In this lesson, we're going to talk about half steps and whole steps. In a nutshell, a half step and a whole step is a way to measure the distance on the piano. The definition of half step and whole step is the distance between any two musical notes is called an interval. In the Western musical notation, the smallest interval is the half step or semitone. A whole step by extension is an interval equal to 2 half steps. So 2 half steps equals 1 whole step. Okay, now that I've given that to you, I'm going to show you half steps and whole steps on the piano itself. Okay, I'm going to start off by teaching you the half steps. And a half step basically is nothing no more than the key directed to the left or the right of the key that you're playing. It doesn't matter if you're going up the piano or if you're coming down the piano. It doesn't matter if it's a white note or if it's a black note. It is the key directed to the left or the right of the piano of the note that you're playing. So we're going to start off. We're going to go from the C, middle C, all the way up to the 1 octave up to the next C. Okay. So we're going to do half steps. Okay. So from the C to the B is a half step. From the C to the C sharp is a half step. Okay, it doesn't matter, like I said, it doesn't matter if it's a white key or black key. From the C sharp to the C, okay, is a half step. C sharp to the D is a half step. D to the C sharp is a half step. D to the D sharp is a half step. D sharp to the D is a half step. D sharp to the E is a half step. E to the D sharp is a half step. E to the F is a half step. Okay, F to the E is a half step. Doesn't matter if it's white or black key. You know, it's the key directly to the left or directly to the right of the note that you're playing. So the F to the E is a half step. F to the F sharp is a half step. F sharp to the F is a half step. F sharp to the G is a half step. G to the F sharp is a half step. G to the G sharp is a half step. G sharp to the G is a half step. G sharp to the A is a half step. A to the G sharp is a half step. There you go. A to the A sharp is a half step. Okay. Then you have A to the A is a half step. Excuse me, A sharp to the A is a half step. Okay, A sharp to the B is a half step. Then you go up here to the C to the B is a half step. And C to the D is a half step. And you just keep going up that way. So pretty simple. It's the key directly to the left or the right of the key that you're playing, and it doesn't matter if it's black or white. Okay, that's it for this. We're going to move on to the whole step. Okay, now for the whole step, we're going to start off with the middle C. And what did the definition say? It said the whole step is basically made up of 2 half steps. So a whole step is made up of 2 half steps. So from the key that you're playing, it would be 2 half steps. And it doesn't matter if you're going up or down the piano. It doesn't matter. So we're going to start with the middle C, and we're going to go up an octave to the next C, going up the piano. And in the whole step, it doesn't matter if it's a black key or it doesn't matter if it's a white key. A whole step is basically 2 half steps. It doesn't matter if you're going to the 2 half steps up the keyboard or 2 half steps down the keyboard. A whole step is 2 half steps, okay? So, we're going to go C. This is the key that we'll be playing. A half step is a whole step, okay? So, from C to D is a whole step, okay? If you're going to go backwards, let's say if you're going down a C, a half step to a half step, okay, is a whole step. So from the C to the A sharp is a half step, okay? So now, if you go on, and let's just say if you're going to play the C sharp, half step, a whole step. So from the C sharp to the D sharp is a whole step. Let's say if you're playing the D. Okay, so half step, half step. So from the D to the E is a whole step. Okay, so you go from the D sharp. Okay, if you're going with the D sharp, from the D sharp it'll be half step. Half step is a whole step. So from the D sharp to the F, okay, is a whole step. So from here, you go into the E. So you from half step to the F sharp. That's your whole step. So you go from the F, go half step, G. Okay, that's your whole step, F, G. F sharp, half step. So from the F sharp to the G sharp is a whole step. G, you go half step. So from the G to the A is what? A whole step. You got it. G sharp, half step. Okay, you go from the G to the A sharp. Okay, that's a half step. So now we're gonna go from the A, be half step. So from the A to the B is a whole step. So you go to A sharp, half step, whole step to the C. So from the A to the C is a whole step. Now, let me let you in on a little secret if you didn't notice it. A half step always have a key in between the two notes. Did you notice that? Maybe you did, maybe you didn't. But that's one easy way of doing it. A whole step, a whole step always have a key in between the notes. Not a half step. A whole step always have a key in between the notes. Okay, there's a key in between that note. Key in between that note. That's a whole step. From here to here is a whole step. From here to here is a whole step. From the E to the F sharp is a whole step. F to the G is a whole step. It's a space in between that. Look here. What, two half steps? C, 1, 2. The whole step from C to D is a whole step. F, 1 half step, 2 half steps. F to G is a whole step. So we go from F sharp to 1 half step, 2 half steps. Okay, that's G sharp. So whole note. So that's an easy way of just knowing on the whole steps. There's always a key in between it. Whole step, 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 whole step. That's just a little secret. Okay, the whole step always have a key in between the two notes. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Whole step, half step is pretty simple. If you have any issues with this, just play the video back until you get it. If you still have questions about it, just leave a comment and I will answer your comments or send me an email. Until the next lesson, have a blessed life.